And we're going to wrap this thing up with a little rapid fire action as you guys round out our first draft for the mock draft, first round for the mock draft. So let's get it started at 23. Take it away, boys.
At 23, I'm going with Bol Bol, Utah Jazz. They can groom him behind a guy like Rudy Gobert. He is a top 5 talent in this draft. 7'3", 7'7" wingspan, can handle, can shoot, can block shots. He's worth the risk there at 23.
And Mike, for me at 24, it's Cameron Johnson from the University of North Carolina. 6'8" wing, probably the best shooter in the draft right now. And for a Philadelphia team that's going to lose some free agents off that bench, put some shooting around players like Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, it's Cameron Johnson for me.
And for Portland, I'm looking at KZ Okpala from Stanford. 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, defends multiple positions, big-time late bloomer, improved greatly as a perimeter shooter this past season at Stanford. And with the Trailblazers, you need these big wings around C.J. McCollum, around Dame Lillard.
And Mike, at 26, it's Matisse Thybulle from the University of Washington. Probably the best defender in this draft, 6'6" wing. Another one of these young players for new coach John Beilein at Cleveland here, and a player that can probably come in and play next year.
And then at 27 for the Nets, I'm looking at Darius Bazley. I want to take a swing here on some talent. This kid's 18 years old, 6'9", 210-pound frame, 7-foot wingspan. Didn't play this last season, but he was a projected first-round caliber guy if he were to go to Syracuse. That's my pick at 27.
And Mike, at 28, it's Carsen Edwards for me from the University of Purdue. Player who's played 3 years. Can come in right now for a Golden State team that's a win now, a championship-built team, and can give Steph Curry some backup minutes comparable to what Quinn Cook was able to do this past year.
And then at 29 to San Antonio, another Euro, Luka Samanic. He was the big-time winner of the NBA Draft Combine, played only 1 game, shut it down after 1 day because he was that good, secured himself as a potential first-round pick. He's a stretch guy. He can switch defensively, fits really nicely next to Goga Bitadze.
And at number 30, the final pick, Chuma Okeke from the University of Auburn, player that we likely will not even see next year because of a torn ACL here. And I look at it as a redshirt year. A wing, 6'7", can defend, can shoot the ball here for a team that likely does not have a first-round pick in next year's draft.
Chuma Okeke was loved so much by his Auburn players, the other players on that team, that they ended up making their run and dedicating it to Chuma in the NCAA tournament. When you see the way that the guys over there finished out this first round in our mock draft, what sticks out to you, Jay?
I'm going to number 27, Darius Bazley. I got a chance to spend a little bit of time with him this season. Signed with New Balance, has a trainer, has been working out. And look, I understand he didn't play this year in college basketball. We may have got a chance to see him as much, but I really think that once you start training, having nutrition like a pro, you kind of have a slight advantage over where some other people are in college. I'd be curious to see how Darius Bazley pans out.
Yeah, I watched Bazley work out in LA a couple weeks ago. He is physically really impressive. A couple spots here. Utah is not going to get their point guard of the future at number 23, but they're going to be, very active in the trade market, free agency. Mike Conley in Memphis could be a target for them. I think there's some pressure on Philly at 24. That Tobias Harris trade cost them 2 future first-round picks and Landry Shamet, who was last year's first-round pick. Ironically, they've worked out Terry Harris, Tobias's brother. He's worked out for a couple teams here, worked out well. And then I think as you go down here, you mentioned again San Antonio. They're a team again that they've got a great history with R.C. Buford running that organization of drafting well, and with 2 picks in this draft, they've got to do it. One guy, Kyle Guy from Virginia, he's worked out well for teams. A guard who may have to go overseas or go to the G League and come, but he's shown the ability to not only shoot the ball, which they knew he could do at Virginia, but play make too.
All right, all the way from Zion Williamson to Chuma Okeke at number 30. Great job, guys. We got our 2019 NBA mock draft board. It looks pretty good, right?